Everyone always says that the reason you feel bad the day after drinking alcohol is because of dehydration, but if that were the case, then why does alcohol make your brain feel good and why does it make your brain feel bad the next day? Obviously, everyone knows Newton's laws and that what goes up must come down. If you have 1 drink's worth of alcohol, well then you're gonna have 1 drink's worth of rebound the next day. And the reason this occurs is because when you drink alcohol, alcohol binds to a specific receptor on your brain called GABA. And this makes you feel relaxed, carefree, and generally good. The problem is that what goes up must come down, and when alcohol leaves your bloodstream, you go into a state of rebound, and this is what makes you feel irritated, stressed, and generally bad. If you have 2 drinks, then you're gonna have 2 drinks worth of rebound. If you have 3 drinks, you're gonna have 3 drinks worth of It's all relative to how much you consume, how your body processes alcohol, the sensitivity of your GABA receptors as well. And this is by far the biggest reason that you feel bad the day after drinking alcohol. In fact, we would actually say that GABA rebound is over 50% of the reason that you feel bad the day after drinking alcohol. And GABA rebound leads to GABA rebound problems, whereas dehydration leads to dehydration problems, and acetaldehyde exposure leads to acetaldehyde exposure problems. It's the GABA rebound that leads to the poor sleep, the restlessness, the head pounding, and the light and sound sensitivity. In fact, if you drank enough alcohol for long enough, it's actually the GABA rebound that leads to the shakes. Dehydration, on the other hand, is really the thirst and the dark urine, and if you're dehydrated enough, the brain fog, but actually we would say the brain fog is really more a part of GABA rebound than it is dehydration. Acetaldehyde exposure is what causes the GI distress, redness and flushing, the upset stomach, and the discomfort and stiffness. When you drink alcohol, alcohol converts into acetaldehyde, and acetaldehyde is 20 times more toxic than alcohol itself. So you may want the alcohol because that's what makes your brain feel good, but you definitely don't want the acetaldehyde because that's one of the reasons that alcohol is so bad for you long term, as well as one of the primary reasons that alcohol is hard on your liver. It's not really the alcohol that's that toxic, it's the acetaldehyde it converts into in the human body that's actually so toxic. So you may be wondering, okay, I drink alcohol, what can I do about it? Well, let me explain. This right here is called Cheers Restore, and it is an after alcohol aid. To use it, you just take 3 capsules with or as close to your last alcoholic beverage as possible, and what it's going to do is support your liver and help you feel better the next day. In Cheers Restore, there is a flavonoid called dihydramycin, or DHM for short, and DHM will actually bind to the same brain receptor that alcohol binds to, the GABA receptor, and by doing so, it will actually buffer this rebound so that you sleep better and end up waking up feeling better the next day. So if you take Cheers with or as close to your last alcoholic beverage, then what happens is that alcohol is leaving your bloodstream, and as the alcohol is leaving your bloodstream, you're going into this state of rebound. However, this DHM is effectively satiating this rebound so that you sleep better and end up waking up feeling better the next day. When it comes to your liver can only process about 1 drink's worth of acetaldehyde per hour. So if you have more than 1 drink per hour, then you're gonna have a toxic buildup of acetaldehyde. In this product, there is an amino acid called L-cysteine, and L-cysteine will actually bind to acetaldehyde and form a non-toxic compound called MTCA, which is a neutralized form of acetaldehyde, which is non-toxic. So you can actually neutralize acetaldehyde and get rid of it faster, which is ultimately going to support your liver. Cheers Restore was on the season finale of Shark Tank, and it is in over 30,000 brick and mortar retail locations. This right here is our 1 dose, and you can find it in convenience stores for $5 a dose. This right here is our 3 dose, and you can find it in drugstores and grocery stores for $4 a dose. And this right here is our value pack, which you can find on that website run by Jeff Bezos, but we typically always have the best price right here on TikTok Shop. Our claim to fame is very simple. If you don't feel like you had half as many drinks the next day when you wake up, we will give you a full refund, no questions asked. So the best way to figure out if Cheers works for you or not is just to buy it, try it, and if you don't love it, send us a message and we will give you a full refund, no questions asked.